Live from Darth Easy Studios in Eddyville, Kentucky. It's time for another episode of Darth Easy's Movie Review Show. Tonight, we're breaking down the movie that started it all. That's right, Big Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., and a bunch of other people. Gwyneth Paltrow, Terrence Howard, and Jeff Bridges. Hell yeah, let's start this movie right now. Alright, your host, Darth Easy! Hello, Easy Nation. Welcome to another episode of Darth Easy Movie Reviews. I hope everyone's having a very good July weekend. So, like I said in my last two episodes of this, I've been going back, watching Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, whenever I get a little bit of a chance, I'm watching some movies. I'm really been getting into gaming because it doesn't look like the 2020 movie season is going to continue for me. There's a few movies that are coming out on streaming, but it looks like for me, it's over. 2020 is over. So I guess I should just go ahead and do my top 10 movie of the year. We'll hold off on that thought, really. So, but you know, it is kind of sad that we're not going to get no new movies. But you know, it gives me time to go back and talk about some older movies. I still want to finish my big movie project, which I've been wanting to do. I haven't really gotten into it. I might just go ahead and do it and just say screw rewatching them all. But I'm playing it day by day. So let's get right into talk about Iron Man. So Iron Man's the one came out back in 2008, starring Robert Downey Jr., Jon Favreau, directed by Jon Favreau. It's got Jeff Bridges as the villain, as Warmonger, or is it Ironmonger? It might be. I think it's Warmonger. I'm not really too sure. You have Gwyneth Paltrow, and then you have, I believe it's Terrence Howard. I believe that's what his name. Let me look it up real quick. Vamping. I'm going to vamp right now, because that's what I do. It is Terrence Howard, because you're awesome. Go Darth Easy. Alright, so Terrence Howard played the early version of War Machine as Rhodes. So Iron Man is the movie that started it all. Without Iron Man, you do not get Thanos in Infinity War. And is this movie perfect? No. And was this movie really undershadowed with the other big superhero movie come out that year? Same year that Dark Knight came out. But like I said, without this film, we don't see Thanos. We don't see Guardians of the Galaxy. So this movie is instrumental in that. And really, this movie really brought home back Robert Downey Jr. Because, you know, Robert Downey Jr., he went to jail or rehab, and his career was over with. But then he was in that little film called Zodiac. If you have not checked out Zodiac, watch that movie. If you're a David Fincher fan, it's a good movie. But then he was in Iron Man, and Paramount Studios did not want to hire Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. And Jon Favreau basically begged him, and Robert Downey Jr. took a pay cut, said he would take most of his profits through the box office of Iron Man. So the deal happened, and thank God Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man, because the other option was Tom Cruise. Love me Tom Cruise, but the things he was saying during where his face would always have to be shown through the Iron Man mask just makes no sense. And a lot about this film is a lot of stuff I didn't know going into it way earlier. Like, a lot of the script, they improv'd. And it's because mostly they had to rush to get this movie done. And Jon Favreau could have focused on one or two things. Actually have a real Iron Man suit, or two, have the script. He chose right A, like Jeff Bridges almost walk off the stage. And you know, Marvel always gets a bad rep of their bad villains. Jeff Bridges plays a great villain. I mean, Jeff Bridges, the dude, the Big Lebowski. I mean, Tony, I don't want your best suit to destroy weapons. You create the best one yet. And I love Jeff Bridges as Warmonger. I thought his character was very cool. And I like how Tony builds the arc reactor to save his life, and building that original Iron Man suit. And that's one thing I always enjoyed about the first Iron Man. He built his way out of that cave. And then like the other ones, it was all about his technology and stuff. But in that first Iron Man movie, he is Iron Man. It's not the suit or anything. And that's what I really like. Gwyneth Paltrow. I think Tony Stark and Gwyneth Paltrow, or I think Tony Stark and Pepper in these Iron Man movies and what you see in Avengers, I think it's the best romance of any comic book movie I have ever seen. The other only close one for me would maybe be Gwen and Peter in the Amazing Spider-Man series, because I really like that couple. They just have great chemistry. But yeah, this movie's great. The action's great. Yeah, this movie's just awesome. The action's great, and like I said, the movie's very quotable. It's the film that started it all. Without Iron Man, you don't get the other MCU films. It's like I said, is it perfect? No. The villain, as the villain at times cartoony, absolutely. But it's a Marvel movie at times, and really, Marvel would not really change the game for superhero movies for me until Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I think that really elevated the quality of film we got. But Iron Man, I still think it's a great film. I think it's in the top 5, maybe top 6 of Marvel movies. And yeah, I enjoy Iron Man. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Darth Easy Movie Review. It's a little shorter episode. Not much really talk about Iron Man. I love the movie. Right now I'm about 30-40 minutes into Iron Man 2, so that should be my next one. But there are some other movies I want to watch too. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. So guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up, subscribe, see more, tell your friends about Easy Nation. And also make sure you check out my other podcast, the Darth Easy YouTube. I just hit 100 subscribers. I think I'm going to do a thank you to the people and everything. We'll see how it goes in the coming weeks. I might do that, I might not. And yeah, also I'll probably be doing another Darth Easy TV talk pretty soon, where I'll be breaking down the first season or the series of Gotham. I've been watching that on Netflix, so I might do a podcast on that. So guys, and I'm also playing Last of Us 2, but that'll be my next game corner. So guys, until next time, hope you all stay safe out there, and have a good week. All too easy.